All right, welcome once again. My name is Tom, and sitting next to me is Dave. Hopefully, everything's going to go great. Fingers crossed with this technology. We see that people are already logging in and getting settled, so we're going to let everybody get settled. We hope you're doing well. My name is Tom. That is Dave. We are called the Blow-Ins. Happy to be here for what is the 20th,
Wow.
Dave.
Fantastic.
Live stream that we've done, or the Sunday sessions, anyways. I don't know if it's the total
Does
number
that-
of live streams or just the Sunday sessions, but
Yeah.
it's
Paddy's Day was our first one, wasn't it?
It
Imagine
was Paddy's Day. Jeez, Paddy's Day. What year? What decade was that? How many decades
Exactly.
ago was it? Happy Sunday to you as well, Connolly's. Good to have you on board. We got your request, Steve. Good to see you, Stephen. Okay, we got Bruce on. We got Chuck on. We got Thorsten and Silka on. Everyone's
Christiane
joining.
on.
Lynn.
Yeah,
Oh,
welcome.
Lynn's on. Hi, Lynn.
Hi, Lynn.
Good to see you. Or sort of.
We were
see
talking about
anyways. Yeah.
We were talking about you with Dan last week.
Indeed. It's so good to have
Hope
you
you're well.
on board. I suppose people are joining, so why don't we do a song, will we, Dave?
Super.
Why
See
don't
how
we do
this
something
goes.
horribly sad and depressing?
I love it.
Okay, so this is a song about the Irish, the many Irish who emigrated from Ireland, going out seeking a better life for themselves. Many of which ended up in the Chicago area of the United States, and their story. Now, this was written by Dave. You're gonna have to remind me of his name again.
This was Luca Bloom, wasn't it?
Luca Bloom, who was the sort of the stepbrother, was it? Stepbrother?
It's Christy Moore's brother, yeah.
His brother, yeah.
I don't
A lovely song, even though it's a little
Hey,
bit,
Pamela.
a little bit sad. So I'm going to flip on some reverb here, and I'm going to mute myself over to you, Dave, and you
Okay.
can just start it off whenever you're ready.
Okay, City of Chicago. 1, 2, 3, 4. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. 1847 was the year it all began. Deadly pains of hunger drove 1,000,000 from the land. They journeyed not for glory, their motive wasn't greed, a voyage of survival across the stormy sea. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Some of them knew fortune, some of them knew fame, more of them knew hardship and died upon the plain. They spread throughout the nation, they rode the railroad cars, brought their songs and music to ease their lonely hearts. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. In the city of Chicago, as the evening shadows fall, there are people dreaming of the hills of Donegal. Of the hills of Donegal. Of the hills of Donegal. There you have it. You're smirking to yourself over there.
Yeah, I got some of those notes, Dave. Some of them, for sure.
Good on you.
I'm gonna mute some of that, and I'm going to turn up a little bit of this, because that's the way that I roll. Now, Evan, how are we doing? Good to see you. Hans on as well. We've got Lisa. Zella. Fantastic. Everyone's joining. Andy's on. Good stuff. Okay, well, that went well enough, Dave, so that the internet seems to be holding up. We didn't get much time to talk. It's been a little bit of a crazy week just in terms of being busy. What have you been up to?
Me? We've been having loads of bad weather.
Oh, good.
Storm after storm, and today was absolutely beautiful. The only day so far in the week. The rest of the time, it's been... I had to drag the dustbins into the porch in the house because they were going to blow away. Just relentless lashing rain, hailstones. Been crazy. But it seems to have calmed down today. Today was gorgeous. Got outside for a bit. And,
All right. I mean, not too different from the kind of week that we've had. We had a little storm pass through, so it was some high winds and a lot of rain, and then all of a sudden it turned to a very, very fat snowflake, slushy mess. That stopped us. We were supposed to go out and go Christmas tree hunting yesterday. We ended up doing that this morning. So we were out just a few hours ago. It's currently sat out in the driveway, still in the back of the trailer, waiting to have the bottom cut off and prepped. And nice. By tonight we'll have the tree up and running. So
beautiful.
That's the story on this side. But it's been an absolutely busy week. I forgot to send out notifications yesterday, which I normally do on the Saturday. So I apologize, Dave, and to everybody out there. But obviously you've managed to find your way on. So that's what
people have tracked us down.
They've tracked us down, Dave. Can't get away. I love it.
I've been I just moved a big table out of my sitting room so I can fit my Christmas tree in there on Wednesday. That'll be going up there, and
very good.
Kids will help me decorate that, I'm sure, and throw some decorations up around the house.
That is quite early by your standards. Normally, it's like
Yeah, I've been put under pressure. By my little elves to put it up.
Yeah.
We do have our elf on the shelf made an appearance, and he's making his way around the house.
Fantastic. We have
much
been
to the
elf on the
consternation
shelf as well,
of the children.
But our elf is quarantined at the moment, so for a couple of weeks.
2 weeks quarantine.
Yeah, masked in quarantine, so there'll be no moving around. But sat in the other room watching over the niece and soon to be nieces, regardless.
That's great.
So,
that's great. They went on one of the ministers went on in the Irish Parliament and made a speech about how just to put children in the country at ease, that Santa would be allowed to come into Irish airspace and he wouldn't have to quarantine. But that they did have to go to bed so that they could socially distance from him.
I mean, it's a smart thing to do, really. I mean, you want to play it that way.
So he's got special dispensation. I can't see everybody who you can see on the Facebook chat, by the way.
Oh.
You said Evan was there. I can't see. Maybe I can just see the Facebook.
Yeah, because he's on YouTube. Because you're on Facebook. So
yeah. I'm not getting everything on Facebook, no.
Well,
I used to.
That depends on whether or not Restream is working the way it should, but I should be catching it. Evan, I am currently in the U.S. at my family's house for the holidays. Got Hans and Brigitte on from Sweden as well, and Peggy's on, and Lynn and Shannon. Chaos is doing fine. Just fantastic. She's asleep in the other room at the moment. You may hear her barking at some stage soon. I suppose, Dave, we should probably do another... we got another one coming in there. Let me get rid of that straight away. Blue.
Annoyances arriving?
Block user. Right, yeah. Let's do a song. What do you want to do? I did see that we got a request from Bruce and Pat for either Caledonia or for Rambles. So either is fine with me.
Oh, let's do Rambles of Spring then.
Rambles. Quickly becoming one of my favorite. I'm going to bring it up here. Favorite that I still don't know.
Needs all the practice it can get then.
Yeah, it does indeed. And we're an F for that, aren't we?
Yep.
Great stuff. Okay, so I'm going to, let's see, unmute some reverbs there, and mute here, and you're on your own, Dave, whenever you want to go.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's a piercing wintry breeze blowing through the budding trees, and I button up me coat to keep me warm. But the days are on the mend, and I'm on the road again, with my fiddle snuggled deep beneath my arm. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pocket for me bow. Now my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. I'm as happy as a king when I catch a breath of spring, and the grass is turning green as winter ends, and the geese are on the wing, and the thrushes start to sing, and I'm headed down the road to see me friend. I've a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pocket for me bow. All my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. I've friends in every town as I wander up and down, making music at the markets and the fairs. Through the donkeys and the creels and the farmers making deals, and the yellow-headed tinkers selling wares. I have a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in me pocket for me bow. All my fiddle strings are new, and I have learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. Here's a health to one and all, to the big and to the small, to the rich and poor alike and foreign friends. And when I return again, may our foes have turned to friends, and may peace and joy be with you until then. I have a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bow. All my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. Once more the luck. I have a fine felt hat and a strong pair of brogues. I have rosin in my pocket for me bow. All my fiddle strings are new, and I've learned a tune or two, so I'm well prepared to ramble and must go. The Rambles of Spring by request.
Rambles of Spring, indeed. That's a great one. I really like that one. I think that's going to be an opener this whenever we get back into the pubs.
Yeah, that'll be a good Dingle pub opener.
Pubs. You have pubs or restaurants, anyways, opening back up this week, don't you?
Yeah, non-essential shops were allowed to open, like clothing stores and places like that. They were allowed to open last Tuesday, I think it was, or Wednesday, and the pubs were allowed to open if they serve food from Friday. So they've been open for a couple of days now.
Okay.
Some places haven't bothered. Some places have. But yeah, there are now a few places in town you can go and eat, and you can get a pint as long as you're buying a meal worth €9 or more. They're back to that rule again.
All right, that's a lot of crisps.
It's funny because they introduced a similar rule over in the UK, I think now, and people are getting the same response. I'm seeing the same responses to the way it was when it was first introduced over here months ago during the last lockdown.
Crisps or how many bags of peanuts equal €9 kind of thing.
Yeah, apparently there's places doing a Scotch egg, and apparently that's classed as a substantial meal in the UK. Well, they had I think it was the health minister or someone came up and said it is a substantial meal.
Entire one. I mean, for not reasons that it's substantial.
They're heavy going.
Yeah.
You could easily put a couple of pints on top of it for sure.
I'm not sure the outcome of that, but no. Alice, love your Santa stories. Ho ho ho! Hi from the USA.
Hi Alice. I think my mum was out there listening somewhere as well. So hi, Mum.
Oh, hello.
We're wondering can she come to Dingle for Christmas or not? But lockdown rules may prevent that from happening this year. We're going to wait and see.
For sure.
Yeah, we're going to wait and see what happens.
Andy's looking for Fields of Athenry. I think we were supposed to do that last week as well for CJ, but
do that.
But, we can certainly do that, absolutely for sure. Greetings from Eugene, Oregon. Kim, hello, Oregon. Pat says thank you presumably for Rambles. You're most welcome.
Oh,
thank you
Pat,
very much.
You're welcome.
Right,
yes.
So good to see us. Oh, that's so good. The girl with the the Black Velvet Band, Lynn. Absolutely. What will we do that?
Oh.
The Black Velvet Band, and then we'll do Fields of Athenry, maybe.
Perfect.
Okay, so this is then going to be for Lynn. This is the Black Velvet Band in.
Lynn.
I mean, just so everybody else knows, Dave, what key are you going to do that in?
Just for you, I'm going to do that in F.
Okay. Great
Sing
stuff.
those Rambles of Spring.
Whenever you want.
1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds. I thought her the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. In a neat little town they called Belfast, apprentice to trade I was bound. And many an hour of sweet happiness I spent in that neat little town, till a bad misfortune came o'er me and caused me to stray from the land, far away from me friends and relations, and follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Well, as I was out strolling one evening, not meaning to go very far, Well, I met with a fickle-some damsel. She was plying a trade in the bar, when a watch she took from a customer and slipped it right into me hand. And the law came and put me in prison, bad luck to a black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. This morning before judge and jury, for trial I had to appear. And the judge, he said, me young fellow, the case against you is quite clear. And 7 long years is your sentence, for you're going to Van Diemen's Land. Far away from your friends and relations, and follow the black velvet band. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land. Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. But come on, you jolly young fellows, I'll have you take warning from me. Whenever you're into the liquor, me lads, beware of the pretty Colleen. She'll fill you with whiskey and porter, till you are not able to stand. And the very next thing that you know, me lads, you've landed in Van Diemen's Land. Her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land. And she was! Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band. Ah, her eyes, they shone like diamonds, I thought her the queen of the land. And she was! Her hair hung over her shoulder, tied up with a black velvet band.
The Black Velvet Band for Lynn. Wonderful, fun song about a man who tries to be nice and take a lovely young lady out for a drink and ends up getting shipped off to Van Diemen's Land, Australia, Tasmania, Prison Island.
Prison Island
for the pleasure. So, Dave, I think probably the best thing to do is I see you sipping away at your coffee there because I've realized that I've left my pint in the other room.
Okay. I'm way ahead of you.
We're gonna do a song, and then I'm gonna let you do a song, or maybe even 2. Yeah. Don't get too excited. Okay. Maybe 2, I said. And
go on, let me loose. Let me loose.
Yeah, that way I can retune this thing. And I'm so excited to be retuning, Dave, because I went down to the gear that we have, and I found our old venue, LR Bags venue, which has a tuner.
Why aren't you running the bass? Can you not run the bass through that anyway?
Because I found it, I went looking for a tuner, and I was like,
you came out.
But it was all very
better than that.
Last minute, certainly. But I didn't have a cable on hand to run it and then to test the setup, so I said I'll do that for next week.
That would be great for next week.
That would be great. I can then mute it as well, rather than reaching all the way over here to where
magical.
Can
you send one over to me?
No, I need the both of them, Dave. I'm sorry. I need one as a backup,
just in case.
Yeah. So, will we do then? There were lots of "and she was"s in there. And hello,
I see that from
Austin,
Thomas and Andy were in there.
Oh, fantastic!
We're in there quickly. And Mary in Chicago, hello. Okay. Trevor, you won't go with Graceland? I can do that when Tom goes to get his beer.
Today, Andy Cheatham is Anthony Cheatham is birthday today. So happy birthday out there! I'm not sure if the Cheathams are on.
Happy birthday, Anthony.
So there's that. Will we do?
What was the request you had come in there? Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Sunday from Seattle. And happy Sunday right back at you, Kathy. We always do enjoy a Sunday. It's actually quite nice out, I have to say. I wish I could turn the camera, but I don't want to risk moving anything or touching anything.
No, I'm the same. I wish I could show you around this lovely room.
Yeah, maybe I'll set up a secondary camera or something. I'll show you.
This lovely room with a bed pushed up against the wall here out of the way. Children's toys in a basket.
We're getting
just bags of gear lying around. Yeah.
We're getting very, very Christmassy here. You can see you got the the stockings hung by the chimney with care over here. Blue.
Oh yeah.
So they're getting there. Slowly but surely. Lots of stuff going up around the place.
I'm gonna have to up my game for next week. I can't be sitting in here. It's like John Oliver's Empty Void, where I am.
Oh, fantastic.
Got some pictures behind me, but I'm sitting in the way. Then my other guitar is there. Anyway, let's do Fields of Athenry.
We're going to do that in E?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to leave you at it, so.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. By a lonely prison wall, I heard a young girl calling. Michael, they have taken you away, for you stole Trevellyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely prison wall, I heard the young man calling. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free. Against the famine and the crown, I rebelled, they called me down. Now you must raise a child with dignity. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. And she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Bartney Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Low lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly, and our love was on the wing. We had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry.
Fields of Athenry.
Pete St. John, by request.
Andy requested that this week, and I think it was Evan last week, and I don't know if we got to it last week, so there we go. And
we had to cut things short last week.
Oh, I saw Murphy's go by there, so I did go back up there.
Yes, Susan Murphy was on there.
Oh, hello, Murphy's. Fantastic to see you, or to see your texts come up anyways. Glad you're joining us. And we also got, let's see, Dirty Old Town is a request, and Hills of Donegal is a request.
Nice.
But I have a request first, Dave, and that request is for you to sing a song so that I can go get a pint.
For you, mate? Okay, just this once.
Okay. I'm going to leave you at it.
I'm picking this one just in case you need to do anything. Well, in case I do. All right, I'm going to make a small adjustment here. Here we go. This is a request for Trevor. This is Richard Thompson's Galway to Graceland. Oh, she dressed in the dark, and she whispered amen. She was pretty in pink, like a young girl again. And 20 years married, but she never thought twice. She picked up her bags and walked into the night. And silver wings carried her over the sea, from the west coast of Ireland to West Tennessee, just to be with her sweetheart. Oh, she left everything, from Galway to Graceland, be with the king. If anybody can is in the house with Tom, just tell him that he's left the his channel open. She was humming Suspicion, that's a song she liked best. She had Elvis' I Love You tattooed on her breast. When she landed in Memphis, well, her heart beat so fast. She dreamed for so long, now she'd see him at last. She knelt by his graveside day after day, and come closing time they would pull her away, just to be with her sweetheart. Oh, she left everything, from Galway to Graceland, to be with the king. In the thousands they came, from the whole human race, to pay their respects at his last resting place. But blindly she knelt there, and she told him her dreams, and she thought that he answered, oh, that's how it seemed. When they dragged her away, it was handcuffs this time. She said, my dear man, are you out of your mind? Just to know that we're married, see him wearing his ring. I've come from Galway to Graceland, to be with the king. I've come from Galway to Graceland, to be with the king. Bit of Richard Thompson. Hello.
Ah, fantastic stuff.
You know, you left all your microphone open so we could hear all the noise there.
No, that was only to you, Dave. I want to make
sure
you heard it, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I think so, anyway.
Good work. Where's the beer? Oh, that's okay then.
Yeah. I didn't finish that much of it. I didn't finish that much of it. It came that much only.
Oh, there we go. I must go and get one myself in a minute if you want to do a song.
So if I'm going to do a solo,
yeah.
Finally, Dave, all these years, you're finally going to let me.
I've been asking you for years.
Thanks, Trevor. We're
put my cup back on.
We're getting there slowly. Right. Now
we've got to do Hills of Donegal by the looks of it.
Hills of Donegal. I have to remember these. So
well, yeah.
Song written in the 80s by a band called Goats Don't Shave, and later covered in a more contemporary fashion by a band called Bog the Donkey. And Bog the Donkey are from Cork, and they're still playing. You can still hire them for your weddings and stuff. They're a good band.
Not at the minute you can't.
Well, at the minute you can't, yeah, unless you're having a wedding of less than 25 people or something along those
lines. No live music allowed.
Wow.
Nothing. I was hoping to get some gigs over Christmas, but they're not allowed.
All right.
In pubs or restaurants or weddings.
the story is that you cannot get Bog the donkey right now.
No.
So that's that. But
you just have to settle for a normal donkey.
Yeah, normal donkeys, which are bog donkeys as well, but they're not bog.
They are.
The donkey.
Don't take them too deep into the bog.
Yeah. So the song is what's it called again? Hills of Donegal. Yeah. Which is about Donegal and how beautiful a place it is, which it is. If you have not gone, go. It's a stunningly beautiful landscape there. But the person in this song, what the song is about, he's a little bit greedy. He wants to keep it all to himself, let nobody in the place. So in themes reminiscent of recent years, he decides he's going to build a wall around the entire county, and he's not going to let anybody in but the rich and famous, to help with the funding of the building of this wall. Again, resonant themes there. Which in the end, he decides that he's not going to build it from scratch anyways, and he decides he's going to go over to Germany and into Berlin, and he's going to take their wall because they're not using it anymore. And because you notice that theme does come up again, you also notice that a few names are thrown out of some celebrities he hires, and surprisingly, well, I guess not surprisingly for the time that it was written, a wall-themed name comes up. Now, let's do it. All that to try to remember what key the song was in. What are in G?
I can hear you stalling.
What do we mean? Yeah. G, G, the key of G. Okay, G. I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna turn on some effects and mute you. And say
man, the requests are flying in. We'll get to as many as we can. Okay, Hills of Donegal. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You may talk about Atlantis, how it's locked beneath the sea, or the grave of the unknown soldier, or the cry of the old banshee. Who was the man on the iron mask which Jack the Ripper set free? But ask them all, is Donegal is still a mystery. And if I could, I'd build a wall around Donegal, north and south to keep them out, by God I'd build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all, and we'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Late night clubs and all night pubs, blackjack and roulette. Mel Gibson, Bridget Nielsen, Mike Tyson having a bed. And the show could then be known for its multi-millionaires, where Donald Trump would like a chunk to live on solitaire. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, north and south to keep them out, by God I'd build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, I'd legalize them all, and we'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. To stand on top of Donegal would give me such a thrill. And I hear them saying Dublin, there's gold in them there hills. So don't despair, 'cause if you dare, the answer lies with me. There's a wall that's steep and it's going cheap somewhere in Germany. And if I could, I'd build a wall around old Donegal, north and south to keep them out, by God I'd build them tall. Casinos, chicken ranches, and legalize them all, and we'd have our own Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal. Yeah, Las Vegas in the hills of Donegal.
Quick.
The Hills of Donegal, by request on that one. Tom, that is no coffee. That is correct. That is not a coffee at all, Chuck. That is a fine old pint. Because why not on a Sunday afternoon?
Indeed.
I might just transition into an evening of wine.
Nice.
I don't know yet. So many options. So many options,
Such
Dave.
a plan.
Once again, if you're only just joining us, my name is Tom.
Don't plan too far ahead.
That is Dave.
I'm Dave.
We're called the Blow-Ins.
Hi.
You probably already know all this information because we see so many of the same faces, which we love seeing every week.
Yeah.
If you're not, though, we're
friends and family
normally
only
from
now.
Ireland, or broadcasting from Ireland anyways. This week we're transatlantic, and for the next several we will be as well. We're not sure exactly the duration of that. We'll figure that out. Seems to be going all right, though, in that sense. We'll work out a little bit more kinks every week. They go by a little bit something new every week. Why not? If you want to find more information about it, you can do on theblowins.com. There's also, if you feel like dropping a tip in there, you've been very, very generous. There's no obligation whatsoever, but that information is right down here, either through our PayPal, /paypal.me/theblowins, or through the website, which I just got back up and running, theblowins.com/tip jar. Again, no obligation, but feel free. We appreciate anything that you do. Drop in there. And we'll use some of it anyways to buy some new gear and get ourselves set up so that we can bring more of these live streams to you. That being said, now Dave, I've just bought some time. Did you use it well and decide on a song?
Well, I put a harmonica on.
You did put a harmonica on. That narrows
I
it
did.
down.
I don't know why I did that, but I did it.
Okay.
Should we do Dirty Old Town? I saw somebody
Dirty Old Town. Yeah. What was that request? That was...
I've lost... I went out of the chat and now I've lost it. Thanks,
got it,
Facebook.
Dave. It was Kathy. Kathy Heaton.
Okay.
Dirty Old Town. And we also have a good riddance, Time of Your Life.
Oh, really? Okay,
yeah,
we can give that a go.
We can give that a go as well. Oh, we have to do, for the Connollys as well, they've requested Roseville Fair.
Oh, beautiful.
So make sure we get to those. I hope you got all those, Dave. You're on songs.
I have to make that up.
Yeah.
Well, that's the next 20 minutes sorted. We're good.
I already forgot what song we just said we were going to. Yep. Okay, I'm going to mute you and throw on some reverb. There we go, and there we go.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
I met my love by the gassy on wall. Dreamed a dream.
Come on, Dave. Oh, probably. We'll wait for Dave
By
to
the
come back
factory
in.
wall, real town. Heard us tiring from the dock and smell.
Well, that should be fun. Okay, let's see if we can mute him for a moment and let him settle in because he doesn't know.
Dirty old town,
Hey, Dave.
dirty old town. Out, cats on. Something going wrong?
Yeah, it's just skipped a little bit, so catch up, and we'll go back in maybe on verse 3 in a minute or so once you've had time to catch up. I'm not sure exactly why it dropped out, but
Okay.
it should catch back up.
I'll sit still for a second.
Yeah, and maybe I can. That was because it did one of my favorite things, which is it left me sitting out just singing random parts on my own, which you know how much I enjoy that. It's my favorite thing in the world. So we'll let that settle in for just a moment, and we'll get right back into it. Let me just make sure that we haven't lost anything on Restream. We have we? Has everybody else lost? No. I think we're good. I think we're good. We're coming back in. So can you just talk for a second, Dave?
Yeah, sure. Sorry,
Okay,
I was just going to be quiet to see if...
No, that's good. Here we go. We're going to go with verse 3. Ready?
Verse 3? Okay.
Whatever verse, I don't care. Honey, take it
I
away,
don't even know
Dave.
what... I've forgotten what order they're in. Okay.
I'm gonna make me a big sharp axe, shining steel, tempered in the fire, and I'll cut you down like an old dead tree. Dirty old town, dirty old town. Clouds are drifting on the street, cats are prowling on their beats. And spring's a girl on the streets at night. Dirty old town, dirty old town.
met my love by the gas yard wall. Dream a dream by the old canal, and I kissed my girl by the factory wall. Dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town, dirty old town. Dirty Old Town Part 2.
Okay, yeah, we just did those in parts. We're going to do it verse by verse. It did cut out there a little bit as well, so I think the internet's gone a bit wonky. I don't know if that's on my side, though. I wonder if it is or not. I could probably check that, but it's not that important. We're just going to keep going anyways, regardless. I thought the problem was on my end. Nice recovery. Oh, thanks, Chuck. We don't know if it's recovered yet. We're going to see, but it looks like it seems to be settling back in. Let me the reverb off there. It's so jarring turning that reverb off. And no, that's going you again. Hold on 1 second. Okay. I'm going to see if maybe it's here on this side, but that just could be Dave. It is Dave, because we've just lost him there. We're going to give him a chance to rejoin. He's going to come back in, hopefully. Here he comes back in now. And we're going to have to put him back into the mix here. So let me see if I can do that. Bear with us, as usual. I have to jump him back in. Bloop, bloop, like this, and say... Pulse 3. Okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Did you need me?
I think we got it. There's you. There's us. Oh, that's much better. Much better.
I thought you'd taken over the whole thing.
Look, I set it up because I wanted to do my 45-minute jazz bass odyssey, and you've ruined it again by rejoining, Dave. So
jumping back in when I'm not wanted.
Maybe that's good, because maybe that'll be like a holiday surprise. I can do that my 45-minute jazz bass odyssey, but we'll see.
And whenever
You're
you
back
want
in
to.
anyways. So I guess just let's do an Irish folk song. Thanks to Dave.
Let's do Roseville. Well, let's do Roseville Fair.
Oh, Roseville Fair. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let's see.
But I have to bring that up. So.
Oh, do you want me to do something you know?
No.
So you can keep an eye on it?
No. I just have to.
There is no such thing, is there? No. Hi, Anne and the Meshers. Welcome.
Hello,
to
Meshers.
you from Seattle. Yeah. Pamela's and Gerard's looking for your solo. They're waiting. Yeah.
Dave never lets me do it. I would be doing it. I practice every week.
He's all talk.
Prepared, ready to go, and
you want to go through the venue before you do it, though, surely.
What's that?
You want to be going through the venue before you do it. You want the sound to be perfect.
That's why I'm not doing it. That's why I'm not giving a big issue, making a big issue about it. Right, the Roseville Fair. This was suggested to us by Pam and Gerard, wasn't it? No.
Yeah, it's a great song.
Yeah, the Roseville Fair by Bill Staines. And I'm going to let you go, Dave, and then I'll jump in when I feel it appropriate.
Sure.
Here's some reverb, and here's me muting me to you. The Roseville Fair.
Oh, the night was clear, and the stars were shining, and the moon came up, so quiet in the sky. All the people gathered round, and the band was a-tuning. I can hear them now, playing Coming Through the Rye. You were dressed in blue, and you looked so lovely, just a gentle flower of a small town girl. You took my hand, and we stepped to the music with a single smile. You became my world, and we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. Their drifting tunes seemed to fill the air so long ago. And I still remember we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. Now we courted well, and we courted dearly, and we rocked for hours in the front porch chair. Then the year went by from the time that I met you, and I made you mine at the Roseville Fair. And we danced all night to the fiddle and the banjo. Their
drifting tunes seem to fill the air. So long ago, we still remember we fell in love at the Roseville Fair. And here's a song for all the lovers, and here's a tune that they can share. May they dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at the Roseville Fair. May they dance all night to the fiddle and the banjo, the way we did at the Roseville Fair. That's a really nice song.
Yeah, I like that. Did I have you on? Did I have my side unmuted for you in that? Or did I do that correctly?
Yeah, that was perfect.
Oh, good.
I was away in my own world with that. It's good. What a great song by Bill Staines. By request.
Yeah. Yes, Dave does look a little bit clearer this time around. We're working on that. We can probably eke a few more frames out of that over the next coming weeks, but.
Keep talking there, Tom. I can't let you drink on your own.
Yeah, work away. With the limited amount of bandwidth that Dave has on his side and the limited amount of computing power I have on my side, let me just mute him so we don't hear him doing what around there. It can be difficult. We're slowly working through these problems, these issues, these challenges. They're not really problems. We're thrilled to be doing it. We didn't think we were going to be able to continue doing this while I'm over here and he's over there, but here we are, thousands of miles apart. And we managed to kind of get some facsimile of it anyways. So we hope to keep doing this over the next couple weeks. And until I'm back in Ireland, whenever that's going to be. We're kind of keeping it flexible at the moment. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully out there it's sounding okay. It's sounding good in my ears anyway, so long as the internet keeps up. Dave's gone off to get himself a drink. I've got myself a drink. We hope you've got yourself a drink out there, whatever your drink of choice happens to be. We've got the holidays coming up. We're going to keep at it so long as these things don't fall on any kind of major holiday that we're aware of. We're going to keep at them. But here he comes back now. So we'll keep at these things. So we hope you keep joining us, even if I forget to send a notification out, which I did this week. My apologies. Normally I send it out the day in advance. Just check in on the Sundays, the normal time, and if we're around the place, we're going to be live streaming. We do enjoy this. This is pretty much the only gigs that we've had in the last coming up on 9 months now. So
it's good to keep the hand in.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, sorry about that. I was wondering how long I can keep you hanging on there.
Oh, I was just about ready to go into it, Dave. I was only getting started.
You're going to go into it?
Yeah, I didn't even start any of my jokes or anything. I had a whole bit planned out.
Yeah. I've got a joke for you.
Go on.
Cheers, by the way.
Slant.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
My son told me this joke the other day. I thought it was great.
Go on.
Let me just make sure I get it right now in my head.
Very important.
Yeah. Why did the Norwegian Navy put barcodes on their ships?
I don't know, Dave. Why does the Norwegian Navy put barcodes on their ships?
So when they come back to the harbour, they can scan the Navy in.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
That is
It's a good one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I
there you
like
go.
that. I
Thanks
can
to my
see
10-year-old son for
that
that.
he's gaining your same sense of punnery.
Oh, he's meme-tastic at the minute.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yep.
Scandinavian. That's good.
Yeah.
I like it.
The weather was horrible. The weather was so horrible here yesterday morning. Ellie, my daughter's soccer practice was cancelled, quite rightly so. So we were all sat together under the duvet in the bed, one beside the other. I was checking memes on my phone, and Dylan was sitting next to me with memes on his tablet, and we literally didn't speak to each other for about an hour. We just sent memes 1 meter backwards and forwards.
That sounds amazing.
It's a Saturday morning.
Yeah, just memeing the morning away.
Very important.
It is.
Thank goodness for Google Hangouts, eh? All right.
Yes.
Where are we?
Yes, Thorsten. Slanta. Right, we had a
Just going
request
back through the
for
requests,
Good Riddance, which is a
Okay.
Green Day song. Will we do that one?
We haven't done any non-folky songs tonight.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I mean, aside from the fact
Okay.
that I don't really know it.
Let's not get into that.
Yeah. That's not to say that we haven't played it together in these live streams. That's just to say I still don't know it.
No. Well, luckily there's only 4 chords in it, so you got a 25% chance of getting each chord right.
The odds, well, Dave, that's less than 50%, so the odds are not in my favor.
Hang on, that's the same odds for every song that we play.
True. Okay.
This is one of the songs. G, yeah, this is one of the songs I played when I auditioned for a gig in the Hotel Europe in Caledonia in 2005.
Oh yeah.
I went for a behind closed doors audition to be their new Thursday night musician.
Well, 15 years later, it went okay.
15 years later, I still have the job, so it must have gone right.
Yeah. You're still playing that song.
Not so much.
Give it a go.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist to direct you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf and get off in good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you have the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, and in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Good riddance, brackets, time of your life, close brackets.
I don't think you actually say that part.
To give it its full title.
Yeah.
Do you not?
No, I don't think you do. Great song, though. I enjoy that one. On the softer side of Green Day. All
yes,
right, we also...
so.
Rattlin Bog. I don't know if we're going to be able to pull that off in this setup. It might be hilarious.
So I'm not going to be able to hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You're just going to be doing it on your own like you normally do, but...
yeah.
I think
you won't like it because I won't speed up as much as you'd like me to. You'll be getting pulled back the whole time.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot slower than we normally do. You want me egging you on.
It's going to be on my watch. Yeah.
I'm leaving mine open, Dave. I'm just going to push you on. Well, let's try it.
Imagine
Why not?
that.
Let's try it.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Give it a go. Give it a go. We're going to try this.
God.
This is 100% not going to work, and we're going to have to stop it in the middle. But
please let the internet go down again during this.
All right, Dave. This is
Okay.
Rattlin Bog, the impossible Rattlin Bog.
Sleeves are going up. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. And in that bog there was a hole, a rare hole, a rattling hole, hole in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog, the bog down in the valley, oh. Now in that hole there was a tree, a rare tree, a rattling tree, tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin Bog down in the valley, oh. Oh, roll the Rattlin rattling bog, the bog down in the valley. On that tree there was a limb, rare limb, a rattling limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On that limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On that branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On the twig there was a nest, a rare nest, a rattling nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On that nest there was an egg, a rare egg, a rattling egg on the nest, and the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On the egg there was a bird, a rare bird, a rattling bird on the egg, on the nest, and the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On that bird there was a feather, a rare feather, rattling feather on the bird, on the egg on the nest, and the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. On that feather there was a flea, a rare flea, rattling flea, ring on the feather, and the feather on the bird, and the bird on the egg on the nest, and the nest on the twig on the branch, and the branch on the limb, and the limb on the tree, in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, the rattling 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 bog down in the valley.
Easy.
Flawless, Dave. Flawless. Well, Shannon, the reality is that joke was on me because I had to keep up with the internet dropping and then speeding back up to catch up with itself. So
Great.
in addition to the speeding up and slowing down of all of that,
What a great request, therefore.
There we go. Why not? Why not? Oh, you can hear on the condenser mic. You can hear all of the sipping sounds, which is just fantastic. I probably
Lovely.
should do that.
More of those.
Yes.
The pub atmosphere.
Mic drop. That's right. Yeah, that worked. We'll say that worked. That worked, Dan. Good. Good, Dave. What time
Thanks
are we
for
at?
the
I
joke,
don't even
Jack.
know. We got about 20 minutes left. Half an hour.
Yeah.
Something like that. Cool. Excellent stuff. I'm glad it's mildly held up. That's fantastic. Yes. Oh, you have
I need to
anything?
say proper. I need to say proper hello to Alice. Hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
She's tuning in every week. Yeah.
Very good. I love it. I love that
hope,
people tune in week after week. It's crazy. I mean, the reality is we should probably be the only ones tuning in week after week, Dave. But all these good people tuning in week after week, we love it. We love the fact
You're
that...
lucky I turn up every week.
I know. I wouldn't, except that I don't have to wear pants, you see, because I only show up to here. If I had to put pants on, I wouldn't bother.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna...
You haven't left the house since you got back there, have you?
No, just been here. Pretty much just right here.
It's right here.
Right here. Every now and again I'll spin around and play a little bit of piano.
It's nice. You made it look very fancy there. I'm going to have to work on my backdrop, aren't I?
That's just sort of the corner of the... It was the only space I could find. It was the only space I could find to set stuff up. Or it wasn't. I was over there the first week, but then I occupied my parents' living room for a week and a half or so.
Yeah, they're very good to find you a space. They pushed you into the corner.
They've been very good. Much thanks to them.
Excellent. Now, they're a lovely, lovely family, and hello to them. Yeah.
I'll tell them.
I wanted to...
Dave says hello. Okay.
Yeah. They never watch. They don't like
watching
us.
in the other room. Eating up all the internet bandwidth, Dave.
Oh, they.
Yeah.
Now we know who to blame.
They're in the past, about 10 seconds or so from now.
Ah. Hello, Cannings 10 seconds ago.
All right. What are we going to do now?
I want to play the Dutchman.
Oh, the Dutchman. Lovely. You want to tell a little story about the Dutchman?
Michael Peter Smith, who actually died this year. I think it was this year. Yeah, he wrote the song. He's an American man, but he wrote the song set in Holland, of course, about a sailor who's retired and he's lost his mind, and his loving wife has to go out and find him wherever he is and wherever he thinks he might be, and try and bring him home and put him back to bed. It's lovely.
Okay, you're reverbed.
We've got a request for you to play the piano.
Yeah. Right. That'll be fun. I hope you guys like chopsticks.
You've got a week to practice.
Yeah.
Chopsticks will be fine. All right, ready to go? Dutchman. 3, 4.
The Dutchman's not the kind of man who keep his thumb jammed in the dam that holds his dreams in. But that's a secret only Margaret knows. And Amsterdam's golden. In the morning Margaret brings him breakfast, and she believes him. He thinks the tulips bloom beneath the snow. He's as mad as he can be, but Margaret only sees that sometimes he sees her unborn children in his eyes. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuiderzee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. The Dutchman still wears wooden shoes, his cap and coat are patched with love that Margaret sewed there. Sometimes he thinks he's still in Rotterdam. He watches tugboats down canals and calls out to them when he thinks he knows the captain. Till Margaret comes to take him home again. Through unforgiving streets that trip him, though she holds his arm. Sometimes he thinks that he's alone and calls her name. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuiderzee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Oh, the windmills swirl, the winter winds, she winds his muffler tighter. They sit in the kitchen, and tea with whiskey keeps away the dew. He sees her for a moment, calls her name, she makes the bed up, humming some old love song. She learned it when the tune was very new. He hums a line or two, hum together in the night. The Dutchman falls asleep and Margaret blows the candle out. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuiderzee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me. Let us go to the banks of the ocean, where the walls rise above the Zuyder Zee. Long ago, I used to be a young man, and dear Margaret remembers that for me.
Good song.
That's probably, is that yours or my dog? Well,
it's not my dog, but it's
oh, it's on your side though.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure which side it was on. Oh, look at that synchronized drinking, Dave. Skill.
Well, we've had enough practice at it over the years.
We could be on the Olympic team at this stage. Yes, lovely song, that one. Yes, each time and very nice comment. Each time I think I've found my new favorite song, and then two of you play another one like this. Yes,
thank you.
That is a lovely song, that one, The Dutchman. Lovely sentiment in it as well. Very sort of bittersweet. What else you got planned, Dave?
I
what do you
just
have
had a
going on
nice
this week, by the way?
thought there.
Go on.
What do I have going on this week? Nothing, because there's nothing happening here. We can't do anything. No, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
that.
very little going on at the minute. The town is very, very quiet. Hopefully the weather will be nice. Get out for a walk. Walk the dog. I'll introduce you to my dog next week, hopefully.
Oh, there you go.
He's been gone from me for a while, but I should be getting him back, so that'll be nice.
We could try dueling dogs, see if they'll bark at each other on the...
yeah, they don't.
live stream.
So far, those two dogs have got on okay, but that remains to be seen whether that continues. Yeah, I tried to put my garden... I used to have a gate at the top of my driveway, a big heavy wooden gate, but it gave way. One of the pieces at the bottom gave way, and the gate used to blow down in the wind. It was really heavy. It would squash someone, a child, if it fell. You know, it was quite dangerous. So in the end, we just put it in the shed down below. So my neighbour very kindly came along today, and we tried to put the gate back up. And I thought it was going to be a 5-minute job, just popping the gate back in, and it was just... Yeah, I now have half a gate.
I could have told you that was not going to be a 5-minute job, Dave.
No, so now I need to go out and source metal base parts and concrete and fill it all in, and it looks like a little bit more of a job than I thought it was going to be.
I think there's some extra bags of concrete from a previous project.
There are two sitting on my flower bed still, but they were supposed to be keeping some fibre fleece down. Some weed suppressant down, which then just got torn to shreds in a storm, and now that's all over my garden as well.
The storms are
so I need
over on that side.
maybe I'm going to do some gardening this week, but
yeah, gardening goes nicely with storms.
Yeah. I need to do some Christmas shopping this week as well. Now that things have opened up again, but I think Amazon.co.uk is going to be dealing with most of that on my side, so I don't want to go to Tralee.
All in line. Kathy's asking for Dicey Reilly. Want to give that a go? The dog seems to love the
sure.
idea. All right, let's give that a go. Dicey Reilly, a song about a woman from Dublin who's quite fond of the drink, and she's well loved by lots and lots of people. She's well loved. She's in that kind of profession. But she's a sweet woman. Everyone loves to have her around for more than just professional reasons. She's the heart of the party, the life of the role. But she, that's an expensive habit to have, drinking constantly.
It is.
So she pays for it with her profession. But her name is Dicey Reilly. So there's this clapping part. Normally we would teach you the clapping part. You're just going to have to. I didn't rig up my MIDI clapping system yet, so you're just going to
send in your claps.
Yep, send your claps in. This is called Dicey Reilly. All yours, Dave.
Oh, poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's off each morning to the pub, and then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the rouse, Dicey Reilly. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the pub, and then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the rouse, Dicey Reilly. Well, she walks along Fitzgibbon Street with an independent air, and then it's down by Summerhill, and as all the people stare,
She says it's nearly 1:30, and now it's time for another little one. At the heart of the rows, Dicey Reilly. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. At the heart of the rows, Dicey Reilly. Well, long ago, when men were men and fancied May Oblong, or lovely Becky Cooper, or Maggie's Merry One, one woman put them all to shame. Just one was worthy of the name, and the name of the dame was Dicey Reilly. What's your poor old Dicey Reilly? She is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's off each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. At the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Well, time and catching up with her, like many pretty whores, and it's after you along the street before you're out the doors. Their looks all fade and the balance weighed, but out of all that great brigade, to the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. See, clap! Poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's off each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly. Well, the poor old Dicey Reilly, she is taken to the sup. Poor old Dicey Reilly, she will never give it up. It's up each morning to the pub, then she's in for another little drop. And the heart of the row is Dicey Reilly.
I gave some claps in there, Dave. Some nice reverberated claps. So, Dicey Reilly, that was by request. Was that Kathy who requested that? That was Kathy who requested that. Good request. I did the one-handed clap.
Oh man, it's good beer. We've got time for two more. If you want to squeeze them in.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, let me mute that so we're not in a cavern.
Lovely.
Two more. So we're going to do two more songs, but once again, we are going to do this again next week and for as many weeks as we can while we're separated, while we're together, while this whole thing is going on, while the pubs are closed. So if for some reason you're only just joining us or you check this out at some later point in the future, my name is Tom, this is Dave. We are called The Blow-Ins. You can check us out at theblowins.com. If you feel like leaving us a tip, there's no obligation whatsoever, but we always appreciate that. And we use some of it at least to reinvest in terms of some gear and kind of up the game on this side. You can find those at those paypal.me/theblowins as well as theblowins.com/tipjar. We got two more songs before we say goodbye, though. Lots and lots of claps in there. Ooh, Andy.
Loads of claps.
You just
and some beer from Chuck.
All his claps all at once. He just
getting them in there at once.
A clap dump that he did out there. Got them all in. Good to see those, though. Got some 3 claps, some 2 claps, peace sign, thumbs up, clover. Good.
Really imaginative.
Right.
How many beers did Chuck send us? 4 beers
4
there from Chuck.
4. Well,
2 each. That's nice.
2 pints and 2 glasses. It looks like so.
2 pints and 2 half ones. Is it? And a Castle Island medium.
A few small ones. Did you have plans for the last 2 songs, Dave?
Yes, we were asked for Caledonia by a couple of people. Let's do that. And then Anne has just asked for Irish Rover. We should finish with that.
Great. Okay.
I mean, that literally popped off my feed just as it was about to come out of my mouth. So thank you, Anne, for reading my mind from Seattle.
All right.
So we will do Caledonia.
Oh, Caledonia.
Caledonia, and then we'll do. So this is a Scottish song from Dougie MacLean, very popular here. Oh, by the way, if Anne said she liked the Dutchman very much, check out Liam Clancy's version on YouTube. It's fantastic. He's the man who made it famous here. Wonderful. All right, this is Caledonia.
I don't know if you can see the changes that have come over me in these past few days. I've been afraid I might drift away, so I've been telling stories, singing songs, make me think about where I came from, and that's the reason why I might seem so far away today. But let me tell you that I love you,
that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I have moved and kept on moving, proved the points that I needed proving. I've lost the friends that I needed losing, found others on the way. I've kissed the ladies and left them crying, stolen dreams, now there's no denying. I've traveled hard, sometimes with conscience flying, somewhere with the wind. But let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Now I'm sitting here before the fire, the empty room and the forest choir. The flames that could not get any higher, they're withered now, they're gone. But I'm steady thinking my way is clear, and I know what I must do tomorrow. When the hands are shaking, when the kisses flow, then I will disappear. Ah, but let me tell you that I love you, that I think about you all the time. Caledonia, you're calling me, now I'm going home. And if I should become a stranger, you know it would make me more than sad. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had. Caledonia's been everything I've ever had.
All right, Caledonia. Now we've got one more song to say goodbye, but that's only until next week. Same time, same place, provided all this goes well once again with technology, because technology is technology, and Dave and I are not in the same place at the moment, so we have to deal with those kinds of things. But provided that all goes down the way it should, we're going to see you here hopefully next week, next Sunday. And we're going to finish up with this next song here. And once again, if you feel like dropping something in the tip jar, you can do so paypal.me/theblowins or theblowins.com/tip jar. Right down there. And we're going to finish up
if we didn't get your song this week, we have some requests that we didn't get to. We'll get to the next week. I'll put them on the list. Yep. Don't worry about that.
We go through the comments and pick out the request. Send them along on Facebook or Twitter or whatever else.
Yeah, just drop us a message. We'd love to hear.
Send us a message, and if we can get to it, we get to it. We've also had some requests. People have been sending some new songs over. We're not sure how many new songs we're going to be able to get to while Dave and I are separate, but we'll try it. We might give it a go. Who knows? So
you won't know how many songs we get to when we're together.
It's true. Yeah, that's true. At
Doesn't
least,
look good, does it?
least, kind of. If we use the last say 10 years as an average, Dave, I'd say 2.
Yeah.
2?
3 maybe.
Yeah.
I give us a bit of credit.
So we're going to finish with this nice big happy song.
We learn more songs. We learn more songs sitting in that room that you're in now in Connecticut than I did.
Do you remember that?
Than we did when we were here for the entire summer.
2014?
13, 14, yeah.
14?
14.
Right, practicing
14.
away and learning a rake of songs in one go. That was,
anyway, sorry, I interrupted your spiel there.
That's all right. I was just going to let them know that we're finishing up with this this Mesher requested song about a big happy boat filled with a big happy crew headed over from Ireland over to New York City, and the boat gets to the middle of the Atlantic Ocean and then it sinks and then everybody dies. So we hope you have a good week and we'll see you next time.
Have fun.
Enjoy. It's called the Irish Rover.
1, 2, 1.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas an elegant craft, rigged fore and aft, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She could stand a great blast. She had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover. We had 1 million bags of the best lager racks. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of our blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bone. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million dogs, 7 million barrels of porter. We had 8 million bales of nanny goat's tails in the hold of the Irish Rover. There was old Mickey Coot, who played hard on his flute when the ladies lined up for a set. He was tooting with skill, very sparkling quadrille. The dancers were fluted and bent. With his smart, witty talk, he was cock of the walk. And he rolled the dames under and over. They all knew at a glance when he took up his stance that he sailed on the Irish Rover. There was Barney McGee from the banks of the Lee. There was Hogan from County Tyrone. There was Johnny McGurk, who was scared stiff for work, and a chap from Westmeath called Malone. There was Slugger O'Toole, drunk as a rule, fighting Bill Tracy from Dover. And your man Nick McCann from the banks of the band was the skipper on the Irish Rover. It sailed 7 years when the measles broke out and the ship lost its way in the fog. And that whale of a crew was reduced down to 2, just myself and the captain's old dog. Then the ship struck a rock, oh Lord, what a shock! The boat, it flipped right over. Well, it turned 9 times around, and the poor old dog was drowned. I got this. 1, 2, 3, and the last of the Irish Rover.
Great stuff. We'll see you
And the
next
last of the Irish Rover.